Hi there, viewers and gamers alike out there, and welcome to a special live stream of Xcom 2. So, yes, this is, I did promise way back then on May 20th that I am going to do the live stream of happened on May 20th. 2019, and Ruben, Brandon Williams, Austin Lawrence, how's it going, you guys? So, can you guys hear me on the on the volume, or if you want me to turn it down? So if that works. I can try that. There we go. Okay, so yeah, this is my life and memories of Javier Animas, and it's the year that my legal dad, who passed away last year, and my life and I did say this yesterday. I'm not going to put any video premieres or any whatsoever because of May 20th. And it's I know I'm going to talk about the best of times and the worst of times, and not to mention playing XCOM 2 live stream with you guys, and this is going to be very somewhat very emotional, but it'll be the last time I'm going to talk about all this, and I know I'm going to move on, and I will, but this is just for the one-time exception only, and then I can finally have my laid at peace to rest. I'm glad you guys were able to refresh the page. So, if you guys are ready, not just besides the gameplay around of Xcom 2, because I know this game is rated T for teen because of the blood, language, and violence. Of course, the music sounds like from the Halo games, which is so similar from Halos 1 and 4, to be honest, and also Halo 5 Guardians. Without further ado,
location confirmed.
So, alright, save and exit. Tell me, is that, I'm doing alright, Ruben, thank you for asking. Just to let you guys know, how's the master volume. That's okay. That's the music. Okay, how's the music? Does that sound good? Sorry, I know the lag is real because sooner or later I will get Ethernet cables, and hopefully I like to try to pull that off. Okay. So tell me, is the music good? Just right now it's like in between, so I'm pretty sure you guys can hear me loud and clear without the music going too soft and not too loud. Awesome, good. All right, I'll save the settings. So yes, once again, my life and memories of Javier Animas, who passed away 2019, May 20th, died somewhere around between 4 to 4:15 p.m. And yeah, I'm going to explain about my life with him ever since I moved with my legal dad along with my biological mother into Idaho since I was a fifth grader. It's very, very emotional. He's a former soldier of the Mexican army and a former police officer. He's the type of guy who always has the best humor, that no matter what kind of trouble he's in, he's always there. And this is a good time. There are no premieres throughout the rest of the day, just this live stream. This only live stream, nothing else. And last... Alright. Here we go.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate a benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion. Yet these trivial actions could never
Break the bond between humanity and the elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
The Advent administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity to your nearest peacekeeper. Only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gate crasher.
60 seconds. Now.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
Take care. I saw your comment and thank you. Make sure you get make sure you recharge your Wi-Fi or something like that.
Advent forces are swarming to the blast point. We need to move on the package before they figure out what we're up to. First things first. You need to get out of sight. Grab some cover near that low wall.
Copy that. Moving up.
So, okay. So, you guys ready for me to hear about my life with my legal father, Javier Animas? Moved into Idaho since I was a fifth grader. And before we moved into Idaho, he met my mother way back in California, and he was a bodybuilder. Yeah, he was a bodybuilder. I mean, he knows how to work out. He speaks Spanish a lot, and all that. So, yeah, you guys can read, like it says, the unit flag shows the selected soldier's health and actions remaining. Soldiers get 2 actions per turn. Ose now has 1 action.
In position, but I'm exposed here.
And
It's better than nothing. But see if you can't find a safer position further out.
Looks like
I know
full
he
cover
has
ahead.
broken English
Moving
if you
out.
want to know. So, but he does speaks a lots and lots of Spanish. He has broken English, so I understand where he has that strong accent. And it was, it's the thing is when he knows how to.
Crasher 2.
He knows how to
close.
turn things
Keep pace
upside
with Crasher
down.
1.
He really knows how to turn things upside down. And
Double time.
it is really absolutely
They're holding position. We're gonna have to go through them. Stay out of sight until we're ready to strike.
Copy that.
Keep to the shadows until you're absolutely set. We'll
yeah,
only get one shot at this.
my legal father, who was with my mom way back then since I was a 5th grader, and I know she was kind of like absolutely something what's worth. I mean, not only he's a bodybuilder, but he's a very humorous guy who likes to laugh at things just for the kicks of it, including himself. Hey, Samurai Wolf Kenshin, how's it going? Welcome to the special live stream of XCOM 2, and this is my life and memories of Javier Animas. Hashtag love you, Javier, because you'll always be my hero. You'll always be my hero. So in concealment, most missions start with a squad in concealment. Use concealment to set up ambushes. If any of your soldiers are spotted, all of your soldiers lose the benefits of concealment.
Staying low.
Don't get too
And
close. They'll be
hashtag
spotted for sure and we'll lose our advantage.
Thank you. So, when I know I kind of had a really hard life back then, back in California, because we usually live in the suburbs, if you want to know, the suburbs between LA and San Bernardino. In other words, we live in Pomona. Well, yeah. But now it's not anymore. I mean, that was then. This is now. I
They may
live
have the
in
numbers, but we've got supplies
Southern
on our
Idaho.
side. Hopefully that's enough.
Remind me to thank the old man.
You and me both. We're not out of the woods yet. We need to take out the remaining soldiers.
I'm sorry, Austin.
I got the trap on him.
And
Permission to engage.
my
Do it.
my legal dad Javier really knows how to take care of things for himself. I mean, he knows how to rock the house. He knows how to. He does some funny. There was that one time when he and I went to a Perkins restaurant, and you're not gonna believe this. Yeah, he says, "Hey, honey," and at a Perkins restaurant, he tells that to a waiter, and oh, sorry, It's sorry about the lag. Hi there, Homer Batman. How's it going? Oh my. I know the lag is real, so you gotta bear with me, so I'm sorry if this happens. Oh, and okay. Oh, I'm doing great if you're asking. Thank you for asking. So here we go, and fire weapon. Press R2 to activate the tactical combat UI. Use the D-pad to select fire weapon. Press X to confirm the attack.
Crasher 1 is on the board.
I know there's going to be more people coming this way because I know I'm not ashamed, but I know people are wondering why am I not doing a Arkham Twin Days live stream, or why am I not doing any premiere videos? Because May 20th is my life and memories of Javier Animas. So for those who say I do not honor the love of this kind of stupid live stream about my legal dad, then guess what? Shame on you for the idiots or imbeciles by saying this is not true. They are idiots and morons for those who don't show any respect of my legal father who passed away last year, including my commentary.
How about you all shoot first and celebrate later? No problem.
Okay, got him.
The bravery, but you're dangerously close right now. Be careful.
Whoops. My bad. So, you know, usually, hi there, Roscoe Featherstone. How you doing? Welcome to the XCOM 2 live stream special, my life and memories of my legal father, Javier Animas, who passed away last year, and, so as I was saying, we were at a Perkins restaurant, and then he was going to ask the waiter. Well, we were eating at Perkins restaurant, but me and my family, and then he says, "Hi, honey," to a waiter. It's like, what? He said, "Hi, honey," and hi, honey, to a waitress instead of my mom. It's like, I need, like, don't you need more honey, or are you saying hi, honey, to a waitress? Woo! That was funny. I really laughed because one of my brothers or sisters absolutely remembered this. Woo! It was great. Yeah, he did shovel a lot of snow, if you want to know.
You're still keeping score, right?
Whoa. Well, it's good to... I'm sorry to hear about your grandpa passed away, Ruben. Wow, I
No! Crasher 2 is down! She's gone!
Damn it! You can't take risks like that. Watch your flanks.
So that's how you want to play it. Okay.
That's the tutorial for you. Really bites me in the behind.
Nice work. Press the advantage before they get around you.
Attacking a flanked unit ignores its defense bonus, and there is a high chance to score a critical hit. Do not let enemies flank you. Have I played Fortnite? No, I haven't, and I am not a Fortnite player. I am not a Fortnite player, to be honest. So I'm sorry, but so my dad was shoveling snow, like really heavy snow, and it was absolutely amazing. If you want to know, I mean, he's a really good bodybuilder, and I know he speaks broken English, and he's a fantastic guy to be hanging around with. If anybody says anything stupid otherwise, I swear this is not funny. Because if those who try to disrespect my loving memory of my legal father who passed away last year of this live stream by saying this stream sucks, you are the worst. You're not an Alliance member. That person is a bully. Hi, Fuentes. Oh, it just barely started.
Transmission.
Central, reporting in.
You're late. What have you been doing down there?
Taking in the sights.
What the hell are these things?
They're us. At least there used to be. Human hybrid soldiers. Advent's reward for obedience and service.
We've all heard rumors. I just never believed it was true.
No one wanted to.
Yes.
When we find what we're looking for
aliens.
today, I promise you that's gonna change. Let's move.
The music sounds so similar from Halos 1 and 4 and 5.
Cover the left side. I'm on it. Keep your eyes peeled. Fire on anything that moves.
Let's see. Soldiers in Overwatch will shoot the first enemies they see moving. So let's go.
The main entrance is clear. We need to move on the package.
I mean, some devices can be something that's like, okay.
Menace 3, you're up.
Hold up. You should check that body for salvageable gear. We need anything we can get at this point. Better move fast, though. I've heard rumors Advent rigs their stuff to self-destruct.
How long is this? It'll be around, how do I say, between 2 to 2.5 hour live stream. And the thing is, like I said, my memories of Javier Animas. So, when my little dad was starting to, I know, he works at a linen, a very great, good company, linen group, if you want to know. So, it really, he was trying to provide support for the entire family, if you want to know.
Well done. Fall back to our position.
Just go. I'll try to stall him here.
Right. Try to hunker down or... This guy. All right, okay. Ah, it's a miss.
What the?
I'm going for the door. You should be able to cut right through the door's security protocols. They were never expecting anyone to get this close.
All soldiers can hack certain computers, lock doors, and some other objects to gain access and temporary bonuses. Override signals. And we got ourselves an unlocked door.
Good. Let's go.
Moving to secure the package.
Let's hope our intel was good.
This is the place.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Looks like attached. If you got me a better look, I might be able to...
Next time. Let's get out of here.
Sorry about the lag, because if this happens, I'm really sorry. Soldiers carry unconscious, dead, and bleeding out units. This allows a soldier to retrieve a fallen comrade.
The entire Advent security grid just lit up. Firebrand is holding nearby for evac, but it's now or never, Central.
Understood. We're on the move.
No! Central! Crasher 1 is down. You have to get out of there.
We need another exit. Now!
Got it covered.
Ooh, so we can throw a grenade, and grenades are not lethal as firearms, but can damage multiple units and destroy covers or cover in walls. Just as simple as that. Like right here, we can blast our way out.
Fire in the hole.
Works for me.
now. Going this way.
Almost there. Stay focused.
They're right behind us.
Wow, that was close. Hey there, Princess
close.
Heavy Ray Hickenbottom. How you doing?
Firebrand, this is Gatecrasher. We need an immediate evac. Get us out of here.
Press R3 to place evac zone here. Select the target and confirm placement with X.
Keep moving.
You don't need to tell me twice.
And we are gonna go Outsville.
We're coming home.
Yep. And there you have it. I have no idea what that was.
Carefully! There's potentially decades of atrophy to contend with.
Wish we had more time.
I don't disagree.
But as it stands now, we risk losing the patient if we don't begin the removal procedure immediately.
We're ready.
He's
Good.
on life support.
Let's get on with it.
Remarkable.
Just like 20 years ago. We were still calling it a war back then. We had no idea what was coming.
Response from the cerebral cortex. Good. Prepping for cranial intrusion. I've managed to identify the connection. Preparing to make final incision.
These readings are getting really erratic.
Of course they are. These implants were never designed to be removed. We are risking severe...
No plan B here, people. Do it.
Doctor! No signal.
Pupillary response normal. Vital stabilizing. Procedure complete.
Told them it would take more than that to keep you down. Welcome back, Commander.
Yeah, I'm the commander of this entire Avengers ship.
Glad to see you're finally coming out of it. Don't envy the headache you must have, though. Still, can't fault Dr. Tigan. Especially as no one's even attempted something like this before. Easy. We're still not entirely sure what they did to you. That chip was buried halfway into your skull. Lost a lot of good soldiers looking for you over the years. Almost gave up hope you were still out there. Acted on the intel as soon as I got word. Not sure what you remember, but a lot's changed. Did the best I could, but the last 20 years have been tough without you. You feel like catching up? Shen has the archive up and running on your terminal. Otherwise, I'd go see Dr. Tigan when you're ready. There's some things you should know. He'll be better at explaining them than me. It's damn good to have you back, Commander.
It's great to be back. So, if you guys want to know,
Commander, to the research labs.
So, my legal father always likes to put on a straight face because he is the guy who likes to joke around, but he knows how to keep a straight face while at work. And when things get really tough or when things are going down, of course, that's when at their worst, if you want to know. It's really, I appreciate the hugs, Ruben, I really do. And when he always cheers everyone up with his great humor. I mean, no matter how bad it gets, he will always try to bring everybody, like, back to life. I mean, we went from dead to alive in a matter of moments, and he's the type of guy, the type of soldier that he always keeps a straight face. He hardly gets angry. He hardly shows sadness. He always keeps a straight face no matter what. It's always a wonderful time for him, no matter how good or bad it is. Hi, Kyle. How's it going? All right.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology, Commander. Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
On your order, Commander. I will begin researching the Advent chip for possible insights as to its function.
Why not? A camping trip would be nice for both of them, Austin Lawrence. So, I mean, he worked several companies, like, used to be called American Linen, then it was Valley Linen, and now it was called Cinctus. I mean, they make the carpets or something like that. And it's all the type of the stuff that he really does provide. And as the years go by, I think he kind of got the health has kind of got the best for him. So I did not know he kind of had diabetes, to be honest. So, but before that happened, there was this one time. You guys are gonna love this. I mean,
one time, hold on a second, yeah. I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
That research will keep Tygan busy for a while. In the meantime, you might want to head down to the armory.
So, in this one time, no, I'm not crying.
Commander,
It was this one time that I asked about I've asked about Javier, my legal father, about the weather. The weather. You're gonna love this. It's really funny. And I said, "Hi, Dad. How's it going?" He says, "I'm doing good. I'm doing good, son. Or doing good, Oscar. How are you?" I said, "Great. And you want to know the weather's on?" He says, "How's the okay? How's the weather?" And I said, "The weather is pretty fair." He says, "Oh, okay. You want to go to the carnival? Want to go to the fair?" Like, what? I was talking about the weather, and he said, "You want to go to the carnival, to the fair?" When I said fair skies, the weather is fair. And I said, and my dad says, "You want to go to the carnival?"
Commander, to the armory.
Fair. I bet you get the, you know, he didn't know it was a joke, but that was the most funniest response. Yeah, they caught the guy who killed my father last year, which thank you, Homer Batman, for asking me, but I'll get back to that later on, I promise you that. So I mean, come on, you ask your father by telling this. I mean, he may not be the smartest, but he's a great dad to be with. I only told him, he asked me, "How's the weather?" And I said, "The weather is fair." And all he said was the most ridiculous response that I find it funny. He said,
Commander,
"Okay, you want to
armory.
go to the carnival or the fair?" It's okay, Homer Batman. I understand. That's all right. It was, now you guys understand what I said about he went to the fair, and because we went to the fair, because I asked about the weather is fair, as in fair skies. It's like mostly sunny and partly cloudy, or a little bit of clouds, if you want to know.
Commander, Jane Kelly was instrumental in the op to get you back. She earned enough experience for a promotion. We should take care of that now. The Ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance unit, capable of moving independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range.
What is the drunk driver name? We went to the fair because it was fair. I told you I'll get back to that way later, but right now I want to talk about my legal dad first, about the rest of the memories of my life with him. So, like I said, when he asked me about the weather, I said the sky is the weather of the skies is fair, and he said, "You want to go to the carnival?" Like, what? So here's my answer: yes, let's go to the carnival, like the Western Idaho Fair, for example. Now you guys get the idea about going to the
We're
fair.
off to a good start. Our troops will only get stronger as they gain experience.
It was the most hilarious response I've ever heard
to
from
the bridge.
Javier. It was really funny. That was one of my best memories. He ever said that right in front of me. And we had a great time at the fair and not talking about the weather. So we enjoyed the carnival, the rides, the thrills, and everything that's going on back at the Western Idaho Fair. and not talking about oh my gosh. Oh God. Oh Javier, you are such he was kind of clueless back then. Next time, let's just talk about the weather. If you wanted to say fair skies, just say partly cloudy and not the fair skies that go into the carnival. Yeah, that's how my dad is. He's kind of like Naruto, Uzumaki a little bit. So yeah, he kind of reminds me of that character. He is my legal dad after all.
I heard you, Shen. When we get the thing, you'll be the first to know.
Attention. Unauthorized presence detected.
Commander, give me a second. Execute Echelon Protocol.
Attention. Senior Command Exchange confirmed.
I had wanted that to be a little more ceremonious, but we've got something. A local resistance cell just located this hybrid magnetic power converter that Shen's been pushing us to find. They tracked the device to a nearby Advent convoy and are attempting to take it down. If we can bring this converter back in one piece, we might actually get this place up and running and give the aliens a real war for a change. The squad is prepped and ready to launch on your order, Commander. Just give the word.
Homer Batman says Leo's dead. Leo, do your homework. Then we go to the fair, Leo. Back there. Yes. He's like that. It's just absolutely amazing. It's just incredible. Oh my gosh. Hi there, Charles Demers. Thank you, Red Knight. He always puts on a straight face. He's just the most funniest type of guy that's ever been and hanging out. He's just unbelievable. There's nothing special about asking him about the fair weather, and then he takes you to the carnival, to the fair, for having a great time. And that is the best pun that you always have, is a sense of humor. So Zack Snyder Justice League Movie Cut will be on HBO Max in 2021. So it's gonna be that's gonna be like that Dawn of Justice uncut movie that's an R-rated. So I'm guessing it'll do the same thing. What's my favorite Sesame Street character? I'm gonna say
communications with resistance forces in the area have gone dark.
Big Bird.
Which can only mean one thing.
Big Bird.
These people sacrificed everything to give us this shot. We need to recover that converter at all costs.
What is my favorite day with my dad? Oh my gosh. Even though I kind of don't, usually I didn't hang around with that much, but I do know what is my favorite day when hanging out with my legal dad. Saturdays. He loves boxing. He loves professional boxing so much. He loves watching the boxing sporting events, and besides boxing, he also loves watching soccer, Major League Soccer, and also, not to mention, Mexican Liga football, as in soccer, Mexican soccer. You have the Spanish team names of Mexican soccer. yeah, he's a really good, he's a really big fan of soccer, Major League Soccer, Mexican soccer, and Bundesliga, the champion, the UEFA Champions League, and all that. That he loves soccer so much, including boxing. I mean, those are like his great favorite sports. And he also likes to watch the FIFA World Cup that comes every 4 years. Red Knight. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Big Bird, Elmo, and the other name, Oscar the Grouch. It's just, yeah. Whoever knew that could happen?
Commander, getting a fix on the device, but it looks like it may have been damaged during the fight. Energy readings are going crazy. I'm guessing we don't have much time before it explodes.
This is going to be somewhat between...
Shen's working on a way to stabilize that thing, provided we can get close enough to access its core. Stay in the shadows until we can get a better read on the situation.
Okay, so,
Affirmative.
If you want to know, okay, so, here's the thing, I know, yeah, he likes FIFA World Cup soccer, comes every 4 years. I mean, he saw the one in France, 98, on TV, Japan and Korea, 2002, and I don't remember, Germany 2006, and the other one is 2010. I'm not sure, I can't remember the one, what country is from 2010. Let's see, 2014, Brazil, 2014, Brazil. And the other one, 2018, Russia. And ever the last time that ESPN aired the FIFA World Cup was 2014 Brazil, and now the FIFA World Cup is now aired only on Fox Sports, and your local Fox Sports station, and also on FS1 and FS2. So he really loves soccer so much. He's a really big fan of soccer.
Guardia.
And there's nothing to tell otherwise. It's just...
Affirmative.
It is just absolutely amazing. Tell us my dad's favorite. Oh, thank you for coming up with these special questions, Red Knight. I really do. I mean, my dad's favorite. You gotta be a little more specific. I mean, besides, as in his favorite food, if you want to know, which is pretty easy for me to figure it out. I'm pretty sure it's very easy, very easy for me.
Already
He
there.
loves Mexican food so much. He usually likes Chinese food sometimes, if I remember.
On the move.
And food, and everything from, I know he likes Chinese food. He still does like lifting weights, if you want to know, to try to build his upper body strength or body consumption, as I remember. And he definitely gets a kick out of that. I'll give you this.
Vamos.
Just gotta move fast. We don't want to be far away, if you want to know. Being far away is not a good thing.
Double time.
I mean, what my dad's favorite thing to do? Oh man, he loves to. When I was still young, he always likes to play soccer with me very much, and I knew that I wanted to play soccer so badly that I wanted to join in the Olympics. But the thing is, like the Special Olympics, I did not know Special Olympics was a thing. To be honest, I had no clue of any whatsoever.
Rolling out.
And it was...
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control. Commander, we have a chance to do some serious damage here. Before jumping into combat, let's make sure we make the most of our advantage.
So, before breaking concealment with an offensive action, consider putting squad mates into Overwatch in order to set up a deadly ambush.
Move! Objective in range.
Okay, you should be able to hack into that thing's safety protocols and stabilize it. Shen is uploading the fix right now.
Really? I did not know that. SeaWorld has their own Sesame Street theme area. That's something I never knew that. You learn something new every day, to be honest.
Go!
And oh yeah, here's another type of best memory if you want to know. Switch the camera. I got it.
Afirmativo.
Roger that.
Terrific. This guy. What's next? So, yeah, SeaWorld. Ooh. $84. Hold on a second. Where is... here we go.
Enjoy.
This guy is now in Overwatch. In other words, if any of one of those guys you try to see on the... if in his line of fire and in that direction, well, guess what? He is going to be busted, Phil, no matter what. Let's see, that takes 3 to 4. Fire, oh yeah, that's gonna work. Say hello to Kingdom Come!
We're in their sight!
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined, well-equipped, but their obedience is unpredictable.
Yes! I knew that worked. Let's see. Ooh, 60% chance of hitting this guy. Let's do it.
Adjusting sights!
Right. If that doesn't work, why not throw a grenade?
Throwing grenade!
Red Knight. You always bring a smile to my face. I really do.
Closing on target position now.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
On Overwatch.
Whoops! I bet I can try to, yeah, I have a fare for you. Why? Oh my gosh, you really make, you know how to make me laugh so hard. It's just, I don't think I cannot stop laughing, to be honest, so thank you very much.
Me dirijo a la posición indicada.
Let's see. Oh!
A ello voy.
I got a... Let's see how far I can... Oh! Not far enough. Not far enough.
Affirmative, moving out.
Okay. Now get on any... Thank you. You guys putting up some of the best memes about for my legal dad. If he were alive right now, he would be laughing, and I know he's up there laughing in heaven because you guys really know how to put a smile in my face because it is. I'm laughing in joyous moment, if you want to know. So it is. it's really making me making my heart glad, if you want to know. Very making my heart glad. Bombs away!
Get ready for a surprise! I'm on the move.
Going to Overwatch. If not, Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Wow, this guy makes me mad.
No respite for the dead. The aliens have found a way to mind control them now.
That's a miss.
I can't move!
Commander, we're running out of time here. If we don't stabilize the converter soon, I don't think anybody's going home today.
Let's see, well, I can hit him.
Rangers are uniquely equipped for close quarters combat. In the right situation, they can prove highly effective.
Why not? Ooh, if I take this guy out, he's done for. Yes!
Enemy destroyed. Well, would you look at that?
Let's see. Illyrium core. This valuable artifact powers all of the alien weaponry we encountered. We can use it to create experimental weapons, armors, and ammunitions. Advanced autoloader. This weapon upgrade will grant a limited number of free loads to any weapon that it's attached to. So, should I go with the Illyrium core or the advanced autoloader? I mean, even though my legal dad, he as I remember, another part of the memory that he and I, well, my family went to Seattle and went to the Space Needle, if you want to know. It was a really great time, to be honest, and it was it was one of the best times I ever gone to the Space Needle. Of course, my dad was not scared by going to the Space Needle. I did not actually know he was absolutely afraid of heights, so he became the Michael Keaton Batman character that I never knew on the inside. And he's like, okay, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this, I'm not afraid, oh my, we're going up on this elevator, I didn't know, I was like, okay, I want this thing up, I want to get up this elevator, okay, I'm Batman. I'm not afraid since my family's here. It was the most. Oh my gosh! It was absolutely. It was absolutely amazing. He was. He was the most amazing. He was the most amazing type of guy. I never thought I'd get to see the most from whatever is worth. No.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Ooh, let's do it. Oh, he's going down. Oh, why? Darn it!
Nothing.
Boy!
Oh, that'll get him.
¡Agachad la cabeza!
Go get some.
And I think, yeah, we got it.
Let's see what we've got.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he really was scared out of his wits. But yeah, it's, hey there, Wolfgang Holdupen, how's it going?
I'm in. Package secure.
Well done. Readings are returning to normal. Well, mostly normal. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Flawless victory. No hit, miss, clear. Not one of them got shot ever. And guess what? We got it. Wow. Completed it 7 turns. And every 7 days, my legal dad wants to watch boxing and soccer sporting events. Every 7 days on a Saturday, and I do enjoy him on a Saturday. That's really brings a smile to my face. I didn't know he was afraid of heights to go to the Space Needle. He really loves Seattle's best coffee, to be honest. We usually go to Seattle, Washington, like several times a year, if you want to know, and it's yeah, he used his fear while going on top of the Space Needle, and then he became Michael Keaton with inside the bat suit. So he's Naruto Uzumaki and Michael Keaton in one. So within the Spanish type. It's like, I never knew he hides his feelings so well, even though he is always the cheerful guy. And I can't believe it. Even one of my relatives, oh, sorry for the lag. Maybe my relatives kind of knew that my legal father, who was pretty good, I'll give you that. Zawaldo, and I thought it was Safari. It was. He really knows how to bring a smile to
people
my
earned
face.
well-deserved promotions, Commander.
I mean, you guys, you put into the
probably want to have
memes.
a word with you too.
I don't mind some memes of really good ones, because when you're so high up in a tall building, whether you're Batman or Spider-Man, you have to use that fear and understand better and like, okay, using my fear. I'm not afraid of heights. I'm looking down and like, oh my gosh, we got off the elevator and like, oh man, what a great view. I can see Mount Rainier from here and I can see downtown Seattle. I'm in the Space Needle. Okay, that's enough sightseeing. Can we go down to the elevator so I can I can get myself back to normal and not use my fear as Michael Keaton would do. It's like, I'm afraid to be inside a very tall building in a single bound.
Just like it sounds, our sharpshooters engage enemy targets with pinpoint accuracy from extreme range. They're also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close encounter.
All right. Promoted. Yeah, the next time you go into a high building, and if you like, such as the Space Needle in Seattle, or the Willis Tower in Chicago, or the Empire State Building, please channel your fear, work it with you instead of against you. Then you can act like Michael Keaton Batman and Peter Parker Spider-Man, because even though you conquer your fear of heights, it's still there no matter what, but you can use that to your advantage to work with you instead of against you. So there you have it. That's your experience of tall buildings in a single bound.
Serving as our demolitions experts, the Grenadiers provide heavy ordnance delivery whenever and wherever we need it.
Red Knight. What's next? My dad's gonna say Zavari. He always has to renew his license every, I would say maybe every 6 to 8 years, because, or maybe, usually when he has to get his license by then, when he has to go back to Seattle, and then he stays there for like the weekend and then comes back home, and then going back from Idaho, southwest Idaho to western Washington.
Operating some of our most advanced equipment, specialists deploy robotic drones on the battlefield that can be outfitted for combat or field medic duty.
I don't know why I'm laughing. I don't know why I'm laughing, Red Knight. I really don't know, but it's making me laugh. Like, Brandon, I did say between 2 to 2.5 hour live stream. So I think I started around like 2:26 p.m. Mountain Time. In other words, for those back in Central, 3:26. The others are 4:26. And back in Pacific, 5:26.
These items should prove useful in our ongoing efforts against the aliens. When you have a moment, Commander, I have made some interesting discoveries as they relate to the implant we removed from you earlier.
And all right, an Illyrium Core, an Advanced Auto Leader, Advent Officer Corps, and that, and the Sectoid Corps. Okay, Brandon, you take care. But like I said, you're gonna miss out something that I always want to tell people.
Why are you all just standing around?
Take care, Brandon.
It's perfect. Come on, let's get it inside.
Oh, my best times. He did tell me that if I want to earn some money, I mean, I did go with him from vending machines, but vending machines is not my type of thing. Right? Leo's dad, Red Knight says Leo's dad says the word fair. This whole live streams, write that down. Because everything is fair for the live stream. What's fair for you? It's going to be fair in here. I love these memes and these puns. You got that really brings a smile to my face. Oh.
Okay, reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander.
I can't promise any miracles, Commander, but I should be able to put some of this stuff together in no time at all. I'd suggest we get started with a med kit. It'll probably come in handy sooner rather than later.
Ooh, med kits. That would do work. That will work.
I'm on it, Commander.
Looks like Tygan has made progress on his research. We should meet him in the lab.
So yeah, the best times and usually my worst of times going through vending machines when I was still doing my YouTube channel, and it wasn't called Leo's Let's Plays Alliance. I created that channel. I started to create my own YouTube, made a channel that says my original very real name back in 2015, and now about a year later, I mean, I did watch the K-Wings before I had a YouTube account for like 7 years. Oh yeah, 7 years. That's a wicked long time to be loyal, to be honest. But besides the K-Wings, yeah, vending machines was not my thing. I was still doing my I mean, when I quit Jack in the Box, there was like nearly nothing left for me, so there was one thing for me to do, is to do something what I would like to do and that I've never done before, is to start a YouTube channel and upload videos.
Much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. War games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
I'm amazed how you say that word right. Added. I mean, you had trouble spelling the name, the words that I spelled out, like polydimethylsiloxane and 5-dimethylithiazole. And you saying supercalifragilisticexpialidocious 5 times fast. Wow, now that is something you can say. That is, I'm really, I agree with Wolf here. I am amazed. So now, here comes...
The Advent officers have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
And here comes the sad part of the thing. I mean, I'll take care of when this, how did my legal father died? And I know I'm not supposed to bring it up, but I know I'm gonna bring this up, so prepare yourself, you guys, because what I'm about to say is 100% real true, and plus also part of my life as well, because 2019 was not a very good year for me. I mean, half of the year was all right, but the other half went really terrible. And
I do find that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately. I'll send word when a complete report is available.
Looks like Shen got that converter up and running, Commander. We're ready for you on the bridge.
I know his eyesight was kind of there, was there, but I know he had diabetes, which I wasn't aware because he was eating so much unhealthy foods that he started to gain a little bit of weight, and it's not good, and he started losing his eyesight. And he's still able to put a strong face. I mean, he couldn't see well in the nighttime because I know what it feels like to not see with his eyesight, because I was kind of blind for like 10 seconds. I couldn't see nothing but darkness. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And he was kind of partly blind on one eye, but his and he was starting to eat healthy. He was going to make how to get his health so much better. So he wants to cut his diabetes in half. Another with the lag again. Sorry. Lag. I mean, for those, because it's on my end of the Wi-Fi, so I'm really sorry if that happened. You got to... Oh, come on! Hate it when this happens, when... Yeah, I mean... Okay. Alright, I'm back on. So, my legal dad, he was, I know he was starting, then sometimes he makes some of the most mistakes that he ever made was...
Just stay clear of the perimeter, understood? Commander, good. I think we got something here.
Despite all of Advent's efforts, there are still people who refuse to believe their lies. And it's time we let them know they're not alone.
We've already located a target for our first operation.
Sir, given our current location, there's actually no way the Sky Ranger could reach that position.
Who said anything about the Sky Ranger? Shen, status report. Are we ready?
Short answer, yes. But you might all want to hold on to something.
The best things that's ever happened to me with my legal father, Javier, is that he never falls. He always puts on a straight face no matter what, even when the times are He was the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Setting course for Sector 15, West Asia.
We're ready to start making moves, Commander. By hitting Advent wherever we find them, we can help strengthen the Resistance. In return, they'll contribute material and personnel to support our operations. Commander, it looks like Shen prepped a med kit for us. We should equip one of our soldiers with it before they deploy.
So, let's see. Kelly. Let's see. Who do I can give it to? Loadout. Kevlar armor. That's the primary weapon. That's a utility item. That's a ranger, sharpshooter only. Right. I can try to manage equipment. To be honest, I have no idea who am I going to load at. I know. It's okay, now I know. Sharpshooter, Kelly. That's better. So, the thing is, I never expect this coming from what's gonna happen next. When this kind of happened to, it was like several days prior to Anime Oasis.
The squad is ready to deploy on your order, Commander.
I was back at home inside the house, and then it was like in the afternoon, and it was like around 4 o'clock. And then I hear someone knocking at my door. I go open the door, and then I see a couple of police officers trying to check who's at home. And I was the one, I was kind of like close to next of kin or someone who I was closely related to. And the officer's telling me to step outside, and I didn't do anything, nothing wrong. Is something wrong? And then they're telling me from what happened about my legal father, Javier Animas. They said there was been an incident. Like, what incident? They said, and one of them said, your Javier was actually hit by a drunk driver, and this drunk driver took his life. He was
Shen came across an odd series of transmissions coming out of this region, and we've narrowed it down to a hidden alien communications relay transmitting to the Advent network. We can't pass up any opportunities to disrupt their progress on the latest operation, so we're moving in to take out that relay. Neutralize any hostile contacts near the site, lock it down, and destroy the target.
And I didn't expect that coming from hearing. I think that can't be. This must be a dream, man. The officers, this is not a joke. I mean, they were actually telling me that my dad just died and got killed by a drunk driver on a dirt road. And it broke it kind of broke me. I started to seep into those words, and then my mom had to call, and she knew that something was wrong. She didn't know what it was, but she told me that something was definitely wrong. She said, she called me, and I told my mom, and says, Mom, I'm not in trouble. I was just a couple of officers that came to the door. I wasn't in trouble for driving. And I told her the news of Javier died. He passed away. And my mom couldn't believe her ears and eyes. She was like, what? I did not want that. I was the very first one who got the news about my legal father's death. No one else. Nobody knew about his death. I was the very first one that I was being told, and the rest follows later. And then family members of my legal father were spread like wildfire from family relatives or family members who were close to him. They cannot believe their eyes and ears. I was devastated. I finally broke down in tears. And everything around me was... It just... A part of me died with him. An actual part of me absolutely died.
Communications relay is up ahead. Move in and destroy the target.
I'll never forget. I'll never forget what this came to be. My father, my legal dad, was killed by a drunk driver.
On the move.
Then it was like...
I have eyes on the enemy.
It was kind of close to 2 weeks prior to my state flag football championships. I won a gold medal from flag football. I didn't win it just for me. It was all for him. It was all for him because I went to his funeral about a week later after I won the state championships for flag football, and I saw his clothes picture that I wanted to take. It was
getting it done.
Not the most happiest thing of my life.
Our gremlins can attempt to access the Advent network from here. We might be able to hack their systems and get an advantage. But be careful. If they detect us, things will only get worse.
I really did not enjoy it. I mean,
no need to ask twice.
My legal father did join the Special Olympics of Idaho, and he was an athlete. I don't care if anybody tells him that he isn't, because he is. He played his heart out, no matter what the situations, and he did win a bronze medal for the team he played for basketball. But now that he's gone, I'm not going to be the happiest. I'm not going to be the most happiest type of guy in my life. I am not. Nothing has ever been the same since.
Infiltrating their system.
Active planet.
It was, I am not the most happiest type of guy in my life to have, makes things a lot worse than I ever thought it could be.
Eyes on the target.
Hi, Elias Roblero. This is a special live stream of Xcom 2. My life and memories of Javier Animas, and my legal father, who sadly passed away and got killed by a drunk driver for the... I had to go to court like several times. One, the pre-trial and the present trial, and then another trial which happened like the very last and final trial that I had to get this madman it's going all right. I mean,
A la orden. Adiós, ocultación.
Terrific. I did not see that coming.
Heading out.
Whoops. It was very devastated, and I'm never going to forget the things that my legal father has done to me. Grenades away!
Catch!
You take care of that. Oh my.
Follow me!
¡Me disparan! ¡El enemigo me tiene flanqueado!
Okay.
Let's see if I can take this guy. One shot.
Good riddance.
First my dad, and now getting in trouble with people that I was not with. What am I supposed to do? I mean, I do take chances, make mistakes, and getting messy, and because of what happened. It was the most very ugly time of the part of the year that I never wanted to be. Shit, you that out of the place. Right here. No. Right there.
Got it covered.
And people from one person from social media absolutely kind of really wanted to destroy a part of my life that I was not supposed to do, and it was devastating. I know I should never have, what I said was just really out of the blue. And what I said was just completely stupid spill. It wasn't supposed to be this way. I have no idea why. and I'm... It was terrifying. It was devastating. Whoa! It's R2. Oh my god. Keep forgetting which button it is.
Menace 1-5, we've confirmed destruction of the relay. The alien transmission is down. Eliminate any remaining hostiles and move to evac.
Yeah, this is, no, you're watching this live stream Airshot, and my life is just a complete mess, if you want to know. A very, very complete, ridiculous, outworldly mess.
Heading out.
It wasn't better, it was just really bad. My life was never the same. It was never the same.
En marcha a las coordenadas designadas.
I try to make my difference. I try to make up to mend my mistakes and all that is within me. And it really hurts when I can't. And I try to do my best.
Hostil neutralizado.
Switching to Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
No, what's happening? No, this isn't right! This isn't right!
And, I would not be here if I were to tell you this, but my life was like...
Entendido. En movimiento.
My life was just a mess. A complete, utter mess. And... well, parts of it, because I know I did stupid things back in the past, and I know I want to make up for my mistakes and move on forward, and I almost died because I remember going downhill, hitting a pole that I don't remember because everything happened so fast because it was a blur. I kind of have no memory of what happened.
Se me está acabando la munición.
Yes.
Enemy down. Need to get a closer look.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Did it. And no soldier lost. Thank you very much. And, I almost died because when I had a broken left forearm on my bow, on my left forearm from it, because I would not be standing here, and because there's one person, I'll be destroyed and everything for what I've done. I know people who say those kinds of things by saying you don't deserve a second chance, you just be gone. They're going to live a far more worse than they're going to live far more worse fate than death itself. They're going to live a far more worse fate than death itself. They are going to live like this without honor, without any mercy, or without any kind. And that is the really worst kind that anybody can understand. I know everybody deserves a second chance. I would not be here. I would never be here. I almost died because I had to have surgery on my left forearm. Titanium plates inserted inside my left forearm to keep the bones completely intact. And it takes me like broke up the parts of the skin that was the bone was kind of sticking out of my skin really bad. It was really, really terrifying. I never thought I would see the day that I was only purely focused on picking up my little brother from school. It happened back in November 6th. And,
we really put a hurt on the aliens this time, Commander. They won't forget it.
It was before my live stream of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. It was my live stream of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And then, it got really messy. I had high pain tolerance, really high pain tolerance, and I was trying to hold on. My physical body was about to give out, but my soul inside me says no. I refuse to die because my soul will not allow it. I was able to drive with one hand. It's like the power does not come from within me. No. It almost feels like supernatural, in a supernatural way that you could get up with one arm and drive it while your eyes, my bone on my left forearm was broken. A clear broken. It's a miracle that I did not have an artery that's been cut. There are no premieres of today, Ruben. No, nothing. Just this live stream. This very live stream. The very live stream. Alright, I get the internet connection. Quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. Thank you very much. I get the point. gonna give you the Blade Master. Okay, when the squad is revealed, this soldier remains concealed. All sword attacks deal 2+ damage and have a 10+ aim. Why not? Blast padding. Your gear includes layers of extra padding and blast plates, granting a bonus point of armor and 66% less damage from explosive attacks. Your cannon attacks shred armor. Yeah, I have a lot to chat about. Like I said, this live stream is going to be 2 hours to 2 minutes, between 2 hour to 2 hour 30 minutes. So, I know my father, my legal dad, would see me right now, that I'm a survivor, that I have... I'm sorry, Kyle, I know you have a headache. Just hold on, buddy, hold on. Medical protocol, combat protocol, okay. Now the gremlin on that medical protocol of a medkit equipped, the gremlin will gain an additional charge. Can't send the gremlin to an enemy to jolt them, dealing guaranteed damage, which is increased against robotic enemies. I think I can do that. So, the things that have... I was never the same once. I thought I had like... how do I say, stitches on my left forearm, but I had staples. I'm not kidding, I had staples on my left forearm. And it really hurts. I was not be able to take a shower because due to a heavy cast on my left forearm, and my left forearm kind of smells ever since with wearing that really long cast, and now I'm finally able to take a shower and do that and all the kind of stuff. I was kind of tired of getting to wear the same ridiculous patient shirt that I have all the time, and it's just interesting. So there you have it. I wouldn't be here alive today.
Now that we've got some help, we can start clearing out the old equipment and debris from the ship to make room for new facilities.
Toby Burns, new staff acquired. I wouldn't be here alive today if you want to know, because like I said, I almost died. And I thank you guys for your prayers and answers from me, including my own family. Oh wow, that definitely, I had an incident before. Was riding my bicycle, trying to get a newspaper, and an unknown driver kind of hit me while I was riding my bike. Yeah, yeah, that happened to me before. I survived with a minor concussion, and it happened in real life. It is real, to be honest. I would not be here.
To clear out these rooms, first we'll need to assign an engineer to the task. Once we start getting into the far reaches of the ship, it's going to take more time and manpower to make space for new facilities. Looks good to me. Just give the word and we'll get started, Commander. Excavation is underway, Commander, but it's going to take some time to get all that stuff cleared out.
Commander, we have a secure transmission coming through. Source unknown. Patching it through to your quarters.
So, I know that things were like really tough times, and parts of 2019 was not the best year of my life. Never was. Everybody deserves a second chance in life. Those who are from social media by saying they don't deserve a second chance in life, they just want to see this person die in the dirt. Like, what? That person is living without mercy, who lives in a fate worse than death. They live without any honor, without mercy, because they think it's a one strike and you're out thing. That is just sick and wrong. A person like that doesn't deserve. A person like that shows no integrity of any whatsoever for a person who say no second chances in life. And I know that person on Facebook so well. She is not going to win because the more support I gain and the more I move forward, that I want to be everyone's friendly neighborhood spider cop. And because not only that I want to be everybody's friendly neighborhood spider cop, I want to be the best I can be. I may never be a mod to the K-Wings Let's Plays. I don't think it will never happen. I've been loyal to them for 7 years. And they say they trust, and they know me for a long time. They said they trust me, but I'm still a long ways to go. A very long ways to go. I never gave up for what I believe in. And I know I'm going to miss my legal father who passed away. And I love him dearly.
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration. With one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the Resistance from the inside. It was these Resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, Resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of Resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
That guy is a person working
Looks like we better get started, Commander.
For the Resistance.
I'll be on the bridge when you're ready.
You never know how when people love to work something that's undercover in secret, when they give you supplies that are under the radar of the Advent. I know it's kind of like Halo Wars a little bit with the Halo games, if you want to know. So that's kind of that is the best information description that I can give you. This is like Halo Wars. So, yeah, like strategic, tactical combat. And also, I want you guys to understand that you are the best thing that has ever happened to me. Campaign. Wow, I mean, it's been a wicked long time. That is unbelievable. So why not? Whoops. Confirm. So, in other words, why did you, if you guys don't mind, like, try to join me in the, in a moment of silence in honor of my legal father who passed away, and I know he's looking down on me, and because of that, and in all things, when I finally get to realize that things are just a matter of speaking. Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty sure Kyle will definitely like to go with this moment of silence. All I ask is for just like 20 seconds for a moment of silence in honor of my legal father who passed away, a former soldier of the Mexican army, former police officer, a good guy who's, I know no one's good except God alone. The type of guy who never gets you down, and I love those memes of puns that you guys created, and I would love to add that for other premieres as well if you were willing to do it. So, in 20 seconds of silence, I'm gonna press the options button, but the music will stop, I'm pretty sure. And just like that. So here we go. My 20 seconds begins right about now. Thank you. Thank you guys for the moment, 20 seconds of silence. You guys are the best thing that's ever happened to me. I love each and every one of you. Without your support, without your prayers, I would not be standing here to to what is within me. And all that is such amazing moment and feeling. I know this is a sad live stream, but sometimes that my sadness for that sad live stream can turn into joy. Into real, strong joy. Replacing my sadness with gladness and joy, and replace my sorrow filled with happiness. And that is what I never thought I was able to be living for. And you guys are the best of my family that has ever happened to me. So tell me, what do you guys think of my... Even if they are... Yeah, sometimes I have to talk about things even if they are sad. And now I finally able to say If he's there up in heaven, and I'm sure he is. Javier. The best times of my life with you has always been happy with me. I know you're gone, but one day I'll be waiting for you to see your face again. You are the best thing that's ever happened to me, and I'll never forget you. But I'm glad you live in a happy place, in a really wonderful place. You are now safe, in good hands of the Lord. In the good hands of the Lord Jesus Christ. I love you. I know it's not my time, but one day I'll come and see you again. And I will always, and I will be happy to see you no matter what. I can finally be at peace, knowing that you are in safe hands of the Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you. I thank God that you have given your life to the Lord. I will live on to that memory and carry that duty that you were as a soldier and an officer, and bring that Spider Cop meme into fruition. And I did dedicate that Let's Play of Halo Combat Evolved. And that was all for you. It was all for you. I love you, Javier. I love you, my legal father, my dad. You will always be a hero to me. Always. There is still hope. Always hope, Fuentes. So tell me, what do you guys think of this live stream, of my comments, of the best and worst times and the memories of my life and my legal dad, Javier Animas? And also, what do you guys think of XCOM 2? Do you like it or do you hate it? I mean, you can mash that like button or share this video if you guys love this strategic, tactical, fighting combat game. It's all about strategy, and not to mention, from what I say, because as Fuentes Martinez said, there's still hope. There's always great hope within me. And I hope you guys enjoy this live stream as much as I do. You guys are, oh yes, this game is a good game, and I don't mind doing another live stream in the near future of XCOM 2 if you want to know. In the near future. But this one is a special live stream. And of course, Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle will be back tomorrow, along with Paper Mario, a bridge version of, with the Dragon Ball Xenoverse #2, because of my main storyline, which is the Ultimate Arkham Universe, and also Marvel Spider-Man, which is Arkham Twin Days Alliance, which is Alliance Teen. We'll be back up. We'll be ready for tomorrow as well. 2 p.m. Mountain, 3 Central, 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific. For those in Great Britain, it's I'm going to say 7 p. Wait a minute. 7 or 8 p.m. in from where you're at in Great Britain, or 8 or 9 p.m. in France. So there you have it. Those people who live in France, you will get to see it from Marvel's Spider-Man of Arkham Twin Days. And plus, oh yeah, the Samurai Warriors thing will be up on Friday and Saturday is my guess. So, actually, Friday. So, yeah, Ruby Week will still be going on for this entire week of Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, and also In-Birth Insight Week will start next week for on Leo's Let's Blaze Alliance. Spider Cop returns. So this is Leo Wolverine saying, and speaking as always, who has autism, who wants to become your friendly neighborhood Spider Cop, because I will always be that type of guy who takes chances, making mistakes, and getting messy like peanut butter and chocolate or breakfast for dinner, because when the going gets tough, the job gets it done, and you guys are the best thing that's ever happened to me, because I call you family, for you will always be my family. Godspeed, play safe, and shalom. And remember to fight with honor, love, truth, and justice, and in honor, memory of my legal father, Javier Animas. Aw, thanks, Ruben. Airshot, Fuentes, Red Knight, Kyle. I mean, for those who weren't here, Brandon and Austin. I mean, for those who are here, you guys are the best that's ever happened to me. You will always be family, and I will always love you from the very bottom of my heart. Every single day. Thank you guys for coming to watch this live stream, and you are the best thing that's ever happened to me. I can now finally put my sayings that I know that my legal dad is in good hands. And that burden is lifted. And I'm moving on with, and also you guys coming with me to make a better future for a better tomorrow. Once again, thank you guys for coming to this live stream, and I'll see you guys next time for a Marvel Spider-Man live stream of Arkham Twin Days, along with other premiere episodes. And until then, thank you. See ya. And God bless and happy gaming.